Welcome to Failing Forward Forex, y'all. This is your boy Corey. We're going to be bringing you some new content. This is the third and fourth week of the 300K challenge from MyForexFunds. Let's get right into it. Alright, guys, I'm coming at you with the first trade of the third week on the account. It's going to be on silver. I'm going to take a small term short just because I saw it come down. It broke this low right here, and then it came up and tested the high. It failed to break the high, so I expected to come back down and test this low, potentially this low. This is my full take profit. It's about a 1 to 3 trade. I believe I'm risking 10 pips or 100 pips, however you want to measure that on whatever broker you're on, to about 30. So we'll see how this trade goes, and I'll come back in a little bit whether the trade hits stop or hits take profit. Alright, guys, I'm back, and ended up closing out of my silver position at a slight loss, only a couple $100, just because it did seem to not want to go down, and then had this big bullish movement upwards, so I ended up closing out. Not too big of a loss, but it is what it is. We'll just keep looking at the markets. It looks like everything's really bullish from this point, so even like euro and gold, everything looks like it's just really bullish right now. So we'll just keep an eye on some things, and I'll come back. All right, guys. I'm looking at taking a trade on the US 30, mainly because we have some news that's about to come out, and on the smaller time frames, we see that it just broke structure, forming a double bottom down here, a potential reverse head and shoulders. So I kind of want to take a long entry, put it below these lows, and kind of let it ride to the top of these highs over here. It's about a 170 point move, and I'm risking about 40 points or so. Yeah, about 40 points. So I'm just waiting to see another confirmation that it is just going to test the lows and then reject before I enter in. Alright, guys, I did enter in. So I'm just going to try to hold this until it goes and touches these these previous highs. Usually right around here. See if it breaks or see if we have a rejection. And if we have a rejection, I'm just going to take profits. If not, I'm going to try to hold all the way up to the top. And if it does come up to this point, I'm just going to take full take profits. But it does have the potential to come and touch the top of the entirety of the level, which is all the way up here. About a 300 point move. Alright, I went ahead and closed just because I didn't like how volatile it was being. So I got up to like $700 to $800. Went ahead and took my profits. It was close to like a 1 to 2 because I had moved my stop from below these lows to right below these lows right here. My entry is right here. Moved my stop right here. It's about a 16 pip stop. And it's just being back and forth. So if it comes back down, I'll probably enter in again, but we'll just have to wait and see. Alright, it went back down to my entry, so I went ahead and re-entered with stops right below my entry. So we'll be holding this. I'm only going to tighten this up a little bit here. I'm only going to risk about that much, so even if I lose this trade, I'm still in profit. Look to take it to, hopefully, these highs. Alright, now I have to use the restroom, so I'll be back. Alright, I was taken out of this trade. No worries, though. It's coming down to this area of support. So I could definitely see another trade being taken if it shows signs of rejection off of the support right here. Alright, I ended up taking a buy position on the US 30. I entered in when it came back up just because this was my confirmation on this level right here. I don't think it's going to go below here, and I do think it has the potential to come reach these previous highs on the 1 minute, which would be here on the 5 minute, and then potentially even all the way up to these highs or even these highs. So we're just going to try to hold this. I'm risking about 1/3%, and I'm going for this, I believe, is 1%, and this is 3%, This I haven't even checked because I don't know if I'll be able to hold it that many points, but let's just give it a whirl. Yeah, that is like 16 divided by 3. It's like 5%. So we'll just see how long I can hold this trade for. Hopefully I don't get stopped out. I think it's a clean rejection on the 1 minute, but we'll have to wait and see. I'll come back to you guys when the trade either hits stop or goes to where I take profit. Alright, I just got stopped out of the trade. I'm just gonna be taking it easy for the rest of the day. Just kinda looking for better opportunities. It is what it is. It may even reject and come back up. Alright guys, I'm returning back to you on the 4th week of this account. So it's almost a full month in. I'm going to take this one trade, and this will probably be one of the only trades I take for the week. I'm coming at you on Tuesday because on Monday I was not prepared to trade. So I took Monday off just to kind of like get a little bit better, get a little game plan in my head on what I wanted to do. And I just now entered in on a position on the euro. I see that the euro is breaking structure, kind of creating higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. And I have a little zone marked out where it came down and touched it. It kind of rejected off the zone, so I entered in and put the stop below the low. And I'm looking to take it, if possible. My ultimate TP is just like all the way back to these highs over here, but I'm not really looking to hold it for that long. This would be my first take profit right here, about 40 pips. And then this would be my second take profit right here, about 80 pips. And then my full take profit would be a full 100 pips. So we're just looking to hang on to this trade for as long as possible. We'll see how it goes. And I'll be back with an update a little bit later on when I have more stuff to say. All right, guys, I'm coming at you a little bit later on. Um, just because I want to be crystal clear. So that was my final trade on week 4. I didn't trade any more than that. I believe I did take profit on that trade, not by very much. I believe it was just by a couple $100. But that account ended in profit for the month. So MyForexFunds actually sent me another try at the challenge, and I will be starting over on a new account. But this time I'm going to be trying to live stream it for you guys on YouTube, and I'll be able to set those up in the future. If you're interested in more content like this, or if you want to know more about prop firms, which is kind of the companies I keep mentioning, like MyForexFunds and FTMO, definitely follow, like, and subscribe, and I'll be able to release some more content following up on that.